Hi guys, General Splatton here. Got another one done. Say hello to Dudley Do-Good Dragon Slayer, Triple D. I haven't done the base because I think I'm going to take him off the base and put him on the diorama that way, so I didn't bother doing it. Still might paint the base and put him on with the base. Let me know what y'all think about that. Alright. He's got blue armor for the blue dragon that he killed. Notice anything particular about that? It's metallicized. I got it base coated in the blue and then realized, hey, I got a metallic additive. Did a review on it. Hey, why not try it? So that's the shininess of it. I haven't dull coated it. It has no protection on it whatsoever. This is just a straight paint. So that's the reason for the shine. It's going to be interesting to see what the dull coat does to the metal flake in the paint. Alright, this might be a long video because I want to explain some things about what I did, just to help out with questions and comments. I painted the trim work on the armor a silver. Then I used the P3 wash, the armor wash, and it gave it that wet look, but because of the imperfections in the miniature, had a lot of pitting in the metal, as you see there, so that it pooled in places. I came back and added some more silver to them so it wouldn't be as shiny, but you can still see the slickness from the wash of that P3 has out, so it adds a nice effect to it. I highlighted the shin guards with gold. There it goes. Or painted those in gold rather. I put a gem in his chest plate, and the eyes are orange because, hey, I went to Auburn University, and so it's orange and blue. War Eagle. Now, the face, maybe one of these days I'll paint a face that's actually open so you can see it. I have to tilt it back like that. It's shaded and highlighted. I just kind of dotted something in for the eyes. I didn't think I was even going to be able to do it because it's hard to get back there to it, but once you tilt it back you can see them. Pleased with how the face and beard and the lips turned out. The lips are a little darker than they are in real life. It's just an effect of the camera. I put him in gloves for his hands because of the bands going right there. Looked like it was gloves. Continuing on around with the shield, I used a chainmail, washed it with Devlin mud, and then I put some highlights with silver right through the top to show the little light bouncing off of it, and right here on the side is a silver highlight. Yeah, there you go, you can see it now. Then the shield has the scale work as well. It's got the metallics in it, and it's been highlighted. Had a lot of fun highlighting each and every scale. I did put an ink wash in there to produce the shadows. And then on the back, the cape. Real pleased how that turned out. I think it was a neat effect. The spine going down for the tape portions of the tail that were used. I decided to use the purple wash from Games Workshop. Then I come back and highlighted the scales. I don't know if you can pick it up. Yeah, there in blue. So that was fun, highlighting all the scale work, and then obviously highlighting all the scales on the cloak itself. This is more purple than it's showing up in the video. That was an afterthought I decided to go back and do, and it runs out a little ways, then it comes back into blue and then fading to white as the dragon comes around under the belly, toward the belly, that would be, you know, a white color. And so that's why you have the white, or transitioning to the white on the very tips here. It's all metallic through there. It's pretty shiny. It's going to be interesting to see once I dull coat it, what the dull coat will do against the metallics in it. Now, the best part of the miniature is the leather of the cloak. I am ecstatic how that turned out. Let's start here. Well, first of all, it's a leather, so I shaded it down on the edges here. This red you see, so many times I see miniatures, especially by the great people we see in the magazines, they'll have just a color there that perhaps wouldn't be there in nature. So I took a raw sienna ink from Liquitex, used it as a veil to produce the redness right in here. And also I tried something new. A lot of times you'll see in the miniatures they might use just a weird off color out of nowhere. So I tried to put some blue right here. You can see it didn't turn out the way I'd hoped, but for a first effort I think it was pretty good. I mean, it's not great, certainly not what it could be, but it's just something of in effect I wanted to try, so I did. And then continuing around, I put a deep shade in there, but also a light coming into the cloak right there. Also, I shaded in the shield, put a shadow there. Then around on this side, once again, the leather tanned, shaded down, put the shadows in, and then I used the raw sienna ink there as well. I'm not sure how that's showing up on the video, but produced a neat effect. I really like how that plays right there. Yeah, you can see it pretty good there. But I'm ecstatic how the cloak turned out, the front and the back. Very, very pleased with all of it. The front I highlighted on the shoulder guards. I put a shadow in and highlighted up toward a light blue color. The face, I don't know if it's going to, yep, there it goes. Orange eyes with a yellow highlight in the front, and fading out on the horns to a light blue. Well, there he is. I'm really happy with how he turned out. It's probably my best miniature to date, especially the cloak. I'm really, really happy with that. Really happy with it. So tell me what you think about it. I'd like to know. Give me some feedback and comments. It's progressing pretty fast for me. I'm usually so slow, but I found I have another painting gear now all of a sudden, which is great for me. It wouldn't have taken nearly as long as something like Skull Thumper did. So I'm happy with that. I'm progressing as far as speed. So let me know what you think. This is Triple D he's asking you to please rate, please subscribe, leave him some comments, let him know how he looks. He's a dandy. But this is General Splat, and I'll talk again.